Alright, let's start it back up again. Inside Circuit City during the day, Jay walks over to Andy. Jay, come out to the floor. Andy walks out on the floor. Cal and David are there. Also staying there is the floor manager, Paul. Paul. Andy, I am a man today, so I need you to be a salesman this afternoon. Andy, what? I am not a salesman. Paul, nobody knows the equipment like you. I've been thinking about it, and I think your destiny is on the floor. The Indian salesman, Abujay, walks over. Abujay, what? We need no salesman. I sell. This is bullshit. Paul, this is not bullshit. And I recommend you show some respect, or you will be selling something else, somewhere else. Andy, he's right. I haven't earned the right. Paul, what are you talking about? You have worked here longer than me, longer than anyone. It would be fair if you were my boss. Andy, thank you, but no thank you. Paul gets annoyed. Andy, I'm trying to get you laid. The guy said you needed to get a woman. There's no better singles bar than the floor. It is a chick magnet, so accept my kind invitation before I rescind it. Andy, thank you. Paul, enjoy. Paul walks away. Andy, guys, I appreciate you doing this, but I have to admit, I am really scared. I am not good with talking with women. It was hard enough when they were drunk, and that didn't even turn out well. David, come on. Fear the fear and do it anyway. Andy, you are right. Jay, the floor is hopping. Look, we've got a gorgeous young blonde at 9 o'clock, the redhead at 12, a brunette goth hottie at 3. Take your pick. Abujay, this is wrong. Very wrong. Cal, come on. He needs to be with a woman. Abujay, I don't care about that. Just don't fuck with my customers. My customers are my customers, not your customers. You fuck with them, I fuck with you. Jay pushes him away as if he was 5 years old. Jay, Abujay, get the fuck out of here. Go have a hamburger. To Andy, ready? Andy takes a deep breath, nods, and heads onto the floor. He sees the gorgeous blonde. He walks towards her with a look of determination. As he gets within 5 feet, he starts walking faster, turns a corner, and walks up to an old man. Andy to the old man. Good afternoon. How may I help you? Old man. I'm looking for a TV. Andy. Well, you are talking to the right guy. Jay, David, and Cal watch with disappointment. David. When he's done with him, we'll get him to talk to the girl. Circuit City, an hour later, Andy is talking to an old man. Only now, he has several boxes in front of him. Equipment Andy has sold him. Cal. He's been working that guy for an hour. David. He's filibustering, so he doesn't have to talk to a girl. Dissolves to Circuit City, another hour. Andy is walking with the old man to the stockroom where Andy takes his ticket. Andy. This man is getting a DVD player, VCR, TiVo, surround sound speakers, and a flat-screen television with high-definition capabilities. Old man. Thank you, young man. You are the best salesman I have ever met. You are such a help. Andy. You sure you don't need anything else? Possibly a car stereo? Old man. Not today, but thank you. I'll be back. The old man walks off. Andy looks relieved. Right then, a very pretty 45-year-old woman walks up to him. Woman, excuse me, can you help me? Andy is flummoxed. Andy, help? You? I was about to take my break. Woman, it won't take long. Andy, okay. Trish is her name. Hi, I'm Trish. Andy is my name. Circuit City. Later on, Andy is nervously helping Trish. Andy, I don't want this VCR. Trish, really? I heard this was the best one. Andy, it's not, really. VCR technology is very simple. Basically, no VCR is that much better than another VCR. The expensive ones don't give you a better picture. They just look cooler and have more buttons which you would never use. Andy points out a standard-looking VCR. Andy, This one has the features you need, and it is a third less than your cool looking one. Unless you really want the cool looking one, then you should get this one. Because it does look cool, it's black, has lots of lights. Trish, looks are not a factor. Andy, great. Then we have found what you need. The old man that Andy was helping previously walks over to Andy. Excuse me, is there anyone who can help me set up what I bought? Old man, I'm not very technically minded, and quite frankly, I can barely see my own hand. Andy, where do you live? Old man, right down the street on Moore Park. Andy, I can swing by on my way home from work, and I can set it up all for you if you'd like. Old man, how much would that cost me? Andy, nothing. It would be my pleasure. I would really enjoy it. Old man, that's very kind of you. Andy, you're doing me a favor. I like hooking up TVs and stereos. It's like solving a big puzzle. Old man, thank you. Maybe I could bring in something for you to eat. Andy, and maybe I will gladly eat it. Just give me your address to the man at the stockroom. The old man walks off. Trish looks at Andy. Andy looks at Trish. She stares at him for a moment, trying to figure him out. She likes something about him, and she figures out what to do about it. Andy gets nervous. Andy, well, have a good day. Trish, Andy. It's Andy, right? Andy, last time I checked. Trish, do you want to go out sometime? Andy swallows. Excuse me? Trish, I don't mean to be forward. I'm sorry. Andy, no, don't be sorry. Trish, I don't know. I thought it might be fun. You seem like a good guy. Andy, I would love to. That seems like something I would like, and yeah, in fact, I was just about to ask you. Trish, I beat you to it. Andy, nervously laughter. Yes, you did. Great. This will be fun. And don't worry, I'm not going to ask you to set up my VCR. Andy, I would do it. Trish, I was joking. Andy, oh, okay, not getting it, but I would do it. They smile at each other. Inside Circuit City, Andy is telling David and Jay what happened. David, see, I told you this was the move. Jay, who's the girl? Andy points to Trish, who is paying for her VCR. Jay, her? Oh man, you hit the jackpot. She's a waitress next door. I went out with her 2 years ago, and she is ready to go. Andy, now I don't want to go out with her. Jay, I didn't do anything. We just had one kiss. Andy, oh, okay. When Andy looks the other way, Jay gestures with his hips that he had sex with Trish, and Andy turns back. He stops. Jay, good for you, man. This is good. At the restaurant at night, Andy and Trish are eating dinner. Trish, that's so funny that we work in the same mini mall and we have never seen each other. Andy, I've seen you. I eat at the restaurant you work at Mondays. Trish, really? Every Monday? Andy, yeah, I would eat there more. I just don't want to get sick of it. Trish, have I ever waited on you? Andy, maybe a couple times. It is clearly way more than a couple times. Trish, how long have you worked at Circuit City? Andy, 9 years. Trish, wow, do you like it? Andy, not really, but it's a good job. Trish, what would you like to be doing? Andy, I have a collection of antique toys. I like to open a store that sells those kinds of things. Maybe some comic books. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do it. Trish, sure you will. You could do anything. Andy, that's nice of you to say. What about you? Trish, I want to work at the restaurant for the rest of my life. I have no goals or dreams. They've all been drained out of me. Andy, that's not true. Trish, I just want to be happy. I don't care what I do. I just want to do it and to do it hard. Less hours. I guess what I'm saying is I want to retire. Andy laughs. Trish sweetly, what is with you? Andy, what? There's something about you. I can't tell what it is. Andy, is it bad? Trish, I think it's good, but I really don't know. Are you for real? Andy, I'm real. Trish, good. Cuts to Trish's apartment during the daytime. Andy and Trish walk in the apartment. Trish, can I get you a cocktail? Andy, sure. Do you have orange soda? It's okay if you don't. Most people don't buy orange soda on the regular basis. I don't know why. It's really good. Out of the blue, she kisses him hard on the mouth. The kiss lasts a long time. At first, he doesn't know what to do, but after 10 seconds, he actually participates. When she stops kissing and looks at him, he cannot be redder. He is stunned. But there is happiness in there. Trish, let's go in the other room. In the bedroom, moments later. Trish jumps under the covers. She pulls off her shirt, then reaches under the sheets and removes her pants and underwear. Trish, come on. Andy, oh, okay. Andy gets under the covers with all of his clothes on and kisses Trish, who is now completely nude. He seems to be getting the hang of it. There is a lot of pent-up energy there. Trish, wow, you really like kissing. Andy, I do. Trish, take off your clothes. Andy, really? Trish, is this too fast? I never do this. Andy, no. Andy takes off his pants, but strangely leaves on his shirt, probably to cover his bad wax job. Trish shuts the lights. They kiss passionately. She takes off his shirt. Trish, do you have protection? Andy, I don't like guns. She laughs. Trish, you have a sillier sense of humor. Don't worry, I think I have some. She reaches into the drawer at the end of the table and pulls out a small wicker basket filled with condoms. She clearly has sex often enough to need this basket. Andy does not pick on this. Trish, put one of these on. Andy stares at the basket, not sure what to do. He has never worn a condom. He slowly takes one out. He reaches under the sheets, and we can't see what he's doing, but it's obvious that he is tearing the wrapper open and attempting to put the condom on. Something goes wrong. He struggles. Andy, it tore. I need another one. He grabs another one. The same thing happens. For reasons which is not clear, he cannot figure out how to get this condom on properly. Andy attempts this many more times. In quick cuts, we see him struggle with at least a dozen condoms as he gets more and more frustrated with the process. Each time he fails, he tosses the condom and the wrapper on the floor next to him. Finally, he gets one on. Andy, there you go. Sorry about that. I always have trouble with those things. I haven't used them much. My last girlfriend took pills. Trish, I'm sure it'll be worth the wait. Now they go at it more passionately. It seems like it is going to happen when the door opens, the lights go on. Marla, what's going on in here? We reveal Trish's 16-year-old daughter, Marla. Standing next to her is her boyfriend, Mark. Trish, what are you doing? Angle on. A stack of condoms and torn wrappers. Angle on Marla staring at them. What are you doing? I can't believe you're allowed to have sex, but I'm not. This is so unfair. She slams the door and exits. Andy, I should go. Trish, no, it's okay. I just need to talk to her. Andy, no, I shouldn't. He kisses her, then quickly gets out of bed and begins putting his clothes on. We see his insanely bad wax job. He has left the random strips of hair on his body. He puts his clothes on and exits. Trish, I'm sorry. Andy, don't be. He runs out, traumatized again. The next day on the street, Andy rides his bike to work. He looks confused and consumed. Everywhere he looks, he sees sexual images, billboards, people walking down the street, etc. He drives in the parking lot of the mini mall where Circuit City is located. As he's locking his bike, he sees Beth, the girl from the bookstore, walking from her car to work. Beth, good morning. Andy thinks. He remembers what he's supposed to do with her, ask questions. Andy, is it a good morning? Beth, I hope it is. Andy, Beth, some days I'm just not in a mood to work. Andy, what are you in the mood to do? Beth, I don't know. Andy, you don't know? Or do you know? She thinks he is being sexy, but he has no idea what he is saying. Beth, you're bad. Andy, are you bad? Andy walks off. She looks like she's about to have an orgasm. As she walks towards the bookstore where she works, she almost trips. All right, short session today. Pick it up tomorrow. Talk